Good afternoon, my friends. I'm back again with some more shares on old ancient names of the spirit deity, the great spirit deity. I'm going to be making a video about the situation that's modern and some of the past situation that's going on in Tibet, because I've seen a whole lot about it and I wanted to share my personal thoughts with you, my subscribers, and my friends here on this here on my channel, on this channel. First of all, I appreciate all of you staying with me throughout the times. I'm going to talk a little bit about some ancient scripts, and I'm going to show you some translations of ancient scripts, and in hopes that you will like what you're seeing. What I'll be showing you is just some ancient um, spellings. So it is a written spell of a name. So a name is in the spelling of it. You spell a name, it has its power, this protective power that is very it's very guarding, and it guards over the person who has it written, and it helps them to have more visions and spirit dreams. And so I will show you this this language, if you will, this alphabet, this spelled out alphabet. It's the ancient Tibetan alphabet. And so I have basically translated the tetragrammaton into what would have been in ancient Tibet. Now, ancient Tibet, before Tibet had been, greatly oppressed, and before the people were mixed in with, some of the bloodlines that were in China. They were nomadic, and just like shamans that you see a lot of in the Far East Russia region and area, but they also had the teachings of the Shaolin and the monks and these sorts of things. So I thought it was interesting culture, and so I decided that I would translate some of the tetragrammaton. In other words, the name of the great spirit deity, the omnipresent deity, the force, if you will, of this omnipresent deity, and get into go into detail about what the name looks like as it's written out in ancient Tibetan language. I've written it out from right to left, and the reason I do so is because in the ancient times, mostly all languages were written from right to left, and then for some reason after that they changed, and change is not always good. Change is sometimes something that you don't want at all, depending on what type of change is being made. So I'm going to go ahead and show these documents, these written documents to you. See what they are. See if we can get a better shot of it. Turn the camera a little. It's the various names of the protective great spirit deity of Tibet and all other native tribes, here written below in Tibetan, ancient Tibet script. I want you to take a good look at this. See this? This was the old Tibet before, a long time ago, before Chinese government invasion, before their language was changed very much. Now, the pronunciation for these two symbols that I've written out here is as follows. I'll point at the letter for you as I go. Ya, ha, za, ya, ha, la. And I hope that was clear. Let me see if I can get the microphone even closer to my face. And go through it again. Right here. Ya, ha, za, ya, ha, la. This is a powerful invocation of the Great Spirit to give a people courage and protect them while they are resisting and also fighting against oppression. It's the ancient spirit deity of every single native tribe, dialect, person, race that's human on this planet. Now below here, we have the other title of the same deity. It's written here, and it's pronounced Ul Law, Law, Ul Law. Shaw, Shaw. Alright? That's how this is pronounced. I'll go through it faster this time, move my shadow out of the way. This is the name of the protective spirit deity, the original protective spirit deity of Tibet. Ul Law, Law, Ul Law, Shaw. Shaw. You see? So what this basically means, this name here, is basically Great Spirit or God, arise, arise, God, arise, protective fire. You see? With fire, protected with fire, fire. See? Right there. This name up here means, the broad meaning of it is the omnipresent creator who reveals all the divine, the active force of creation, the omnipresent creator who is the revelation, the revealing of all that is, arise. That's what that means. So it's a written invocation to ask the deity to arise and to protect the people. In this case, it is in the Tibetan language. Down below that, this name here means God, arise, arise, God, arise, with protective fire, protective flame. So this is what this name means. And I'm honored to share it with you, my understanding of the petroglyphs and being able to apply that to different languages so that people can invoke the protective spirit that they need to overcome the evils, the wickedness. So this is the symbols, the protective symbols. I've written them out. I've showed them to you. But I get my visions and my dreams from Ul, and Ul means God to me, Ul. And so here at the top here is this Great Spirit, omnipresent deity. That is what was responsible for my dreams, and who is responsible for my dreams and visions. And so I just see this and I write it. Then I look at the languages and I find the correct sounds and I draw the symbols so that they all are the same. So there you are, my friends. And remember that Tibet is being occupied illegally. And so we have a UN who is doing nothing about that. The United Nations that is worthlessly doing nothing about that. And several world powers who could easily free you from the oppression and drive back the Chinese errors. And when I say Chinese, I'm only speaking of the handful of bad apples who are also now mistreating the Chinese people. So it may be Tibet that the Chinese people will rise up against their own evil government and seek the rebel independency. The rebel independency is the same rebel independency that is seen in the Declaration of Independence in the United States, guaranteeing freedom to every person. However, democracy has failed to be able to bring that into full effect. mostly because the Republic and the Republicans are at war with the Democrats, and they cannot agree on anything, so we never really move forward at light speed. We're only moving forward at turtle speed. And turtle speed means that people continue to have their rights neglected without anyone to stand up for it, until the people stand and they are willing to die and fight for their freedom. There is not freedom that is guaranteed to us in words. So I have called upon the people of China to set themselves and yourself free, Tibet, and hopefully that will be what happens in the coming months, weeks, and year. So I'll leave you with this, and I now will make the video on my elaborated thoughts and personal views about Tibet and what is going on there. Thanks again, my friends, and I'll see you again in another video if I'm able.